Alright, this is a Ranger base station. It's a RCI 69 base. It plugs up to the wall. I know there's a glare on this stuff, but this is just a start video. So I'll make a better videos. Of course, I'll have a setup where I can record all this stuff, while I'm talking. I'll give you a rundown about what I got. Let me take it off the clip here. Alright, this is my Ranger. Like I said, it's a RCI 69 base station. I got a let me turn this off, a rotary control, because I got a set of shooting star, 8-element Mako shooting star beams, what they call a directional beam. That's the controls the rotary outside, because you can turn the beam to which direction you want to turn it. Right now it's at northwest. I can turn it all the way around 360 degrees. It's got brake on it. So this is the left, turn it left, turn it right, and this is the brake. So you got to release the brake. You got to actually push 2 buttons at one time. This is the calibrate. If it's off calibration as far as northwest, north, south, east, and west. If it's uncalibrated, you can calibrate it yourself. I'll turn that off when I'm not using it. This is my control box, switch box. Switches between antennas and between vertical and horizontal, and switches to my ground plane, which that's my ground plane here. I just wrote it on a piece of tape. You got vertical, which would be up and down. Horizontal was flat. I tend to talk more skip on the flat side. That's what they call it. Flat side is horizontal. These are my dozy meters. It goes up to 4,000 watts. You got a switch here that switches between 2,000 and 4,000. You got a peak and RMS. I leave it on peak because it shows you more wattage, but RMS is like a true watt meter. You also got SWRs on here. You can check your modulation. You can switch it between AM and sideband. This is a modulation set. Goes up to 4,000 watts. I stay around 2. Uh-oh, it's not focusing. There you go. Okay, well, my finger's up there. I don't want to focus. I stay around 2,000 watts. Just sometimes that's what I go up sometimes that far. I'll show you some boxes that I have. This is a Fat Boy product. It's they call it a peel box, because it's got round peel, look like almost the size of a Tums, that gives the power. We got 4 of them in there, so it'll do about 900 watts. This one here is a 2 peel, which will do about 400 to 500. It's made by 27 Twin Towers in Robeson County. Up there is a fan that I got to put on there. And this is all in my room. So this is like my radio room, and I got my PCs and stuff over there from my other YouTube channels and stuff. My monitors. There's another monitor. Here's my mobile radio, like a backup radio, but that's a DX. It's a Galaxy DX 47 HP. Galaxy 47. External speaker right there. It's an external speaker for it. I got a bunch of wires run down the back, man. It's all a mess. I'm not going to talk about everything I got, but anyway, there's another box I got. I'll talk about it next time. But yeah, this is pretty much my setup. Like I said, this is where I do all my YouTube stuff. There's my monitor. I'm actually watching Josie Wells up there a while ago. There's my keyboard, you know, my phones and my switch box and my portable hard drive, you know, 10 terabyte. There's my mic when I go live. There's a PC there, and there's another PC down here, right down there below me with a bunch of wires, all that wires. There's my jars. I got 2 jars that I put my coax in. When it storms out, when it's thunder and lightning, I'll put my coax in a jar, because if it gets struck by lightning, it'll just spin around in that jar. If I didn't have it in there and had it hooked up to my radio or my switch box, my antenna switch, it would burn everything up that's hooked up to it. It would fry the radio, the amps, linears, whatever you want to call them, kickers. It would burn everything up. My dozies, my radio, everything. It would fry it all. My antennas. I'd rather the lightning get my antenna and not get the rest of the stuff. So that's why you unhook the coax when it storms out, especially if it's a lot of lightning. Anyway, this is just a starter video for the new CB channel. Hope y'all will subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I will do some live. As soon as I get enough subscribers, I'll do some live broadcast and talk skip and record it. And it's pretty fun, so I'll let you listen to a little bit of it. And they talk a little different, you know, than normal CB talk. And it gets a little funny where you can't hardly hear who's talking what, but you just have to tune out the other noise. And I got it right now. Right now I'm listening to them on my beam. I pointed northwest. I got it on the flat side, which is the horizontal side. It just comes in a lot better. I can show you. I'll show you right here. I'm going to turn my RF power down, my receive. See how it went down to 7? I'm going to do this. Alright, you see the needle. You see the needle, that's on the ground plane. I just switched it to the ground plane. Can y'all see that needle good? It's glaring a little bit. Let me see if you see the needle right here. That's the signal coming in. So it's on the ground plane. I'm gonna switch it to the beam. See how it went up? I'm gonna go back to the ground plane. See how it went way down? Beam, ground plane. Beam, ground plane. It's this needle here. So I can bring them in a whole lot better with the beam on the flat side. That's the ground plane, which is a Mako 5000. There's the beam. Can y'all see that needle, man? Let me see if I can get a better angle. Get a better angle here. There you go. All right, that's on the beam right there. Let me turn the RF up a little bit. All right, that's the beam, or that's the ground plane. That's the beam. Ground plane, beam. See the difference? Ground plane, beam. So that's a big difference as far as seeing somebody or hearing somebody. But I'll let y'all listen to a little bit of it. And I'm on 27085. So it's 27 megahertz. I can explain a couple of these knobs, but I'll probably do that on the next one. You can see all these different knobs I got down here. All of them do different things. It's a little bit more light up here. Probably see a glare now, but anyway, this is just a starter video. I'll go in more in depth. I'll go more in depth about what the buttons do. And I'm not an expert. I'm far from being an expert on CB equipment. I just like talking on them. I know a little bit about them, you know, what the knobs do and why they're there. But anyway, thank you guys, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the upcoming videos that I'm gonna be making and going live and trying to, you know, talk to different countries and different people around the world. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and as always remember to keep those cameras rolling, baby.